Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. I have returned to World of Warships Legends for a review featuring the green Halloween skinned port, excuse me. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the T-61. I finally coughed up the funds a while back, or excuse me, I actually won a contest at work and I got a gift card, which actually allowed me to purchase it. Um, But today we'll be going over the ship, comparing it to the Gaede and the Maass. Um, don't kill me if I'm pronouncing the Gaede wrong. I'm gonna say it the way I normally say it, which is the Gaede. So, for starters, T-61. Let's look over her stats, okay? This ship should be well known. She is a beast of a Tier 5 destroyer, okay? Looking just out of the box, 10.3 firing range, kilometer of your main battery. I have my AT shell boosted up to 1527. AP does 3000. Reload time is 4.4. And torpedoes, which is going to be your bread and butter of your T-61. Okay. 68-second reload time. Damage is 13.7. Torpedo speed 69. Okay. Got your smoke. Got your engine boost. And you also have sonar, which is boosted. Um, you have a 3.9, almost 4 kilometer detection range of enemy ships. To detect no torpedoes, it's almost 3 kilometers away. That is more than enough time to decide whether or not you need to move to the left, move to the right, don't move, get butt gear, so on and so forth. As you can see, I'm running the various boosters, and I'm also running just the permanent camouflage. Full dive into stats. We've got hit points 13.9, 16 millimeters of armor. Artillery, you've got 128 millimeters. Firing range, like I said, is 10.3. 180 turn time, 22.5. One thing you'll learn about German destroyers is their turret traverse is not fast at all. Okay. Torpedoes, two 4 tube launchers. 59.8 reload, which is the more accurate reload now with the various boosters that you can run and get them down. The range is 8 kilometers, speed is 69, torpedo detection is 1.3. Um, Pretty fast and stealthy torpedoes, and we'll compare to the Gaede. AA defense, no point. Um, Maneuverability 36, turning circle 600, rudder shift 3.6. Pretty good rudder shift, pretty good turning circle. Speed is pretty good as well. Concealment 5.7 kilometer detection. Guaranteed detection is obviously 2 kilometers. Um, and the detectability while firing in the smoke is anybody within 2.4 kilometers. This would be a nice time to show off the overview section. So you've got tough, which is above average HP rating, rapid reload, torps reload quicker than average, extended sonar, sonar's range increased. T-61 was designed as an average-sized destroyer to be officially designated as a 1940 class fleet destroyer. Ships of this series were built in the Netherlands based on Dutch designs and components. She differed favorably from other same-type German ships by her overall well-balanced combat features. Um, and that's definitely very, very true. She is very well balanced. You can run this as a gunboat, you can run it as a torp boat, and you can run it as a mix of the both. It just depends on your preference. I have Von Spee, and that is who I run as my uh, commander. Just checking over some of these. I wonder. Pardon me just a moment, ladies and gentlemen. And then as you can see, this is what I'm running basically. Um, I went for the faster reload in the torp range, or torp speed, pardon me. Um, that also boost, um, excuse me, reduce your damage of your guns or your reload time. I'm actually going to change my perk to that. That is just a much better. Gonna drop that torp reload down as well. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna change to engine repair. One thing that you learn piloting German destroyers, which is the only destroyer line I have fully grinded out. I'm kind of low-key working on the Japanese just because I want to do some stealth torps and just get some nice footage of just absolutely obliterating big dumb stupid battleships. But I personally just prefer to run see how much I get on my horse, my HP. But that is my commander setup. As you can see, still kind of adjusting, figuring things out. Look at my stats here. I got 15-1. Torp reload is 56 seconds, which is pretty dang good, to be honest with you. What is my reload on my guns? 4.4. What is it? That. 4 seconds. It's a negligible change, so we will run that. All right, now to compare to the Gaede, okay? Gaede is the tier 5 destroyer. I love this thing, as you guys saw previously. I had a pretty big um, game back, quite a bit back. I had the capability of getting the lucky draw of getting a Kraken. Health, you've got 1740 in the Gaede. 60 millimeters of armor. Artillery, you've got the 150s. These things are just absolutely cruiser nightmares, okay? Um, that's pretty much one of the biggest reasons why I even got a Kraken in the Gaede a while back was because of the 150s. Torp reload, 20 seconds longer than the T-61s, okay? 74.7-second reload. Damage is the same, range is the same. You do have, I believe that is the same speed as the T-61 torps. Let me double check. Yeah, so you basically have the same torpedoes as the Gaede, except you have faster reload, substantially faster reload. Um, to compare to the Maass, now this is going to be bone stock because I don't have the Maass anymore. I feel like it's the lowest point of the destroyers. Um, in my eyes. So, bone stock, she's got 14,460 millimeters of armor. You've basically got the armor layout of the stock Maass. Um, Artillery, you gain an extra gun, you lose some range, and you have a better reload, but you lose caliber. So you go down to 128s with the Maass. However, you still have the really good AP damage as well. However, you don't have the same penetration capabilities as you do with, say, the 150s. Torpedoes, you got a 90-second reload on these things. Same damage, slower speed. Now, this is bone stock, and I don't own this ship, so that reload time could come down some. AA defense is garbage. It's really not it's a mute point right now. You've got 37 speed, 640 turn circle, rudder shift is 5.8, concealment, she's not super duper sneaky. And as you can see, she's got the sluggish aim. Close quarters combat in a Maass is a pain in the neck, okay? If you look at the Maass and you compare it to the T-61 is basically a stock Maass with faster torps and a better detectability range. The Gaede is her competition at tier 5 because they're in the same tier. However, I believe on PC the T-61 is up a tier, which would be closer to the Maass. Because if you look at the Maass and the T-61, they have the same turrets. The hull is roughly the same, and you've got comparable health to the Maass. However, I don't feel like I need to have the extra goodness gracious, my brain is farting. You don't need to have the extra health, in my opinion. You've got good health. So I'm actually going to take it off and see what it is. Out of curiosity, how does that affect my sonar? Hmm. I don't really have a good commander to put as a secondary inspiration. I kind of do. So I'm just going to put them back on. That's a lot of experience that I just burned through, checking them out. But I'm not too worried about it. So, matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me check my inventory. How much I got? 398. Oof, I've got a lot less than I thought I did. Alright, so that's the comparison to the Gaede and the T-61. In my opinion, the T-61 is a very, very nice destroyer. Um, very well balanced, not fantastic at one thing and bad at others, not good at one thing, or excuse me, not bad at everything. She's kind of a jack of all trades, okay? You can do pretty much everything that you want to do with her. You could do torque boat, gunboat, or a combination of them both, which is kind of what I have. So that's just my opinion. Um, Health is, like I said, it's not mediocre, but it's not fantastic by any means. So compared to the Gaede, which has 16.5, the Gaede has just a nice chunk of health for a destroyer. But that is all, ladies and gentlemen. I will try and get a video of the T-61 gameplay up tonight as well. However, sometimes it's not as easy as I make it seem. There's been times where I've had to try for a long amount of time to get some gameplay that's actually worthwhile uploading. But thank you all for watching. If you enjoy the content and want to stay up to date on my content that I put up on my channel, feel free to drop a subscription. You don't have to, up to you, personal preference. Like the video, turn the notifications on. That would be fantastic. Thank you all for watching. This has been Aurora ZX Gaming, signing off.